What's up, guys? So today I got something to show y'all. It just came in and I'm pretty excited. Now granted, I'm not the biggest fan of unboxing videos, but hopefully that'll be quick and then we can get to plugging this thing in and checking it out. So I've already taken it out of its first box, and I kind of did that because I wanted to make sure that it was actually double boxed. Now this came from Sweetwater, and of course they double boxed it and they packed the hell out of it. I mean, there was foam everywhere. It was great. And so I have this second box, and I think you can read, it says Epiphone. So let me go ahead and grab my cutting implement on the floor and open it up and we'll check it out. Got it all cut up. Oh, and the cool thing about Sweetwater is they give you actual case candy, you know, not just a bunch of stickers and brochures or whatnot. Okay, so is that yeah, that's a pretty good angle. Here, let me, you can see that a little bit better. I can also see that I need to go to the gym maybe. Anyway, let's pull the top off. So, again, we got the case candy. We got the Sweetwater 55-point inspection checklist. That's kind of cool. Got a bunch of stickers. Big ass Epiphone sticker. Epiphone guarantee, you know. Grover tuners. We'll get to that in a minute. Download the Gibson app. Probably won't do that. And then more stickers. Kind of a cool little retro one. So yeah, I mean, it's not like super extensive case candy. It's not like I'm buying a, $4,000 Gibson Les Paul custom or something. What this is an Epiphone Les Paul style. Good. They double packed the headstock, and it looks like it's in like a cheesecloth or just like a, I don't even know what this material is. It's like a thin. It's like what you put on the bottom of a furniture, but it's yeah, it's completely in there. Nice little rubber band here. So just break that. Oh, never mind. I'll just take it off. No, it's double banded, and therefore it's a pain in the ass to get off. But no, it's good though. It means that they took some steps to actually pack it up. That's kind of nice. It's almost like a, dust cover, and it's fully in there. That's cool. So yeah, what is this? This is a Gibson, or Gibson, yeah, an Epiphone Les Paul Prophecy, and immediately doesn't feel like a Les Paul. Like, I have a Gibson Les Paul Studio, and this actually feels a little bit heavier, mainly because that Studio is it's chambered, so it's got weight relief. So what's so special about this? Well, it's very modernly spec'd, if I could say that. It's got Fishman Fluence pickups in it, and it's a proprietary type of Fishman Fluence. It's got the Voice 1 as the Fishman Modern sound, and then it's got the Voice 2, which is like a classic PAF style. Now, I'm not certain if the pickups are ceramic Alnico or if they're both Alnico, because on the Fishman Modern, the bridge pickup is a bladed ceramic pickup, but on the Fishman Classic, it's an Alnico 5. So to get the PAF voicing, my assumption would be that this would have to be the modern ceramic voice. The modern Alnico voice and not the ceramic. But I actually asked this question to Fishman, and I'm still waiting for a response. So we'll see. It's also got these more modern, knurled, brushed, stainless steel knobs, and these are all push-pull. So one thing that I thought was kind of cool when I was reading up on this was both pickups you can select voice 1, 2, and 3 independently. So, meaning in position 3, what we can do here is basically you want voice 3 on the bridge, voice 2 on the neck. Well, you can blend them. And you can do that with all the voices. You want voice 1 on the bridge, voice 2 on the neck. Any combination you can do. So that's kind of cool. Or, you want to run that modern high gain sound on the bridge pickup, but when you switch to the neck, you want that, more classic PAF sound. You can do that too. So, pretty cool. 24 frets. That's not a Les Paul thing. Unfortunately, it's still only the 24 7/4 inch scale length. I think it would have been cool if they made this more like a 25.5, give it a little bit more of, a longer scale. But I know that the Matt Heafy 7-string has a longer scale, and it's kind of based off the Prophecy specs as well. The other cool thing, locking tuners. Grover locking tuners. These are really nice. One of those things that I think any guitar in the $1,000 or more range should have, but this guitar, Sweetwater actually has on sale for $200 less than what they normally sell it for. So $699 down from $899. So that's really cool. Pretty cool feature to have with a guitar in that price range. So beyond that, the modern aspects of this guitar are the neck and the cutaways. So it has a belly cut, has a cutaway here for the belly. It also has a modern heel cut for, access for all you shredder types. And then it's got a slim taper asymmetrical neck, meaning I believe the top part of the neck is thicker and then the bottom part is thinner, or it could be the opposite. I don't know. I can't really feel, one way or the other. I'm pretty sure I'm right about that, but it's pretty subtle. But either way, it's a much thinner profile neck than, the 50s profile or even the 60s profile Gibson Les Paul necks. And it has these cool little triangle inlays that kind of match the body to a degree. These are more like a green iridescent color to match this tiger maple flame that they have. This is a veneer, a AAA veneer maple on top of a maple cap, and then a mahogany body, mahogany neck. This paint job, I guess, is a they call it aged gloss, but I mean, really, it just looks like a satin finish. Maybe it's got a little bit more luster than your typical satin matte finish, but it's cool. I like this a lot better than the full high gloss. And beyond that, wow, it's set up with a really, really low action, surprisingly. It's in tune. Yeah, that action looks like it's a little bit lower than Gibson spec, but we'll test it out and see what it sounds like. And I'll just keep it as is. I might go into drop D. I can already tell you I'm going to replace these strings. They feel light. They don't feel like what I'm used to playing, even in like standard. I like to have a little bit thicker, especially on the low end. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and give it a quick, once over just to be certain of everything. But, for all intents and purposes, I don't see anything glaringly, obviously wrong with this. Yeah, I don't see any blemishes. I don't see anything that indicates damage, nothing like that. Frets feel okay, a little bit sharp on the higher frets, but nothing you couldn't kind of just fix with the rough side of an emery board and a little bit of a fret polish. When I go to replace these strings, I'll probably do a little bit of that kind of work just to get it up to my standard. But there it is. Let's see what it sounds like. All right, so I got it all hooked up into this EVH Stealth 50 watt, going into the Mesa, and I'm not going to deal with like the DI and IRs and all that. I'm literally just I'm miking it with the SM57 down this lower speaker here. And we'll go through the clean channel, blue, boost, red, and we'll see what it sounds like. I'm in drop D. So this is voice 1 modern on clean. Let's go to the PAF voice on the bridge. Voice 3 single coil. And let's go to the neck. Voice 1. Voice 2. I like the voice 2 on the neck. Probably going to raise the action just a tiny bit on the bridge here when I get into it, but I think the thicker strings will help with the overall feel. Still haven't decided how I'm going to tune this guitar. I might keep it standard drop D kind of territory, maybe a half step down. Most of my guitars are tuned to like drop C, so I don't need another drop C guitar, but we'll see. So let me mix a couple voices here. Let's go with single coil voice 1, or single coil voice on the bridge, and voice 1 on the neck. Let's go opposite. Let's go voice 1 bridge, single coil neck. Let's go all single coil. That's got some spank. New strings, gotta tune them. Let's go voice 2 on the bridge, single coil neck. Voice 2 bridge, voice 1 neck. Voice 1 all around. Voice 1 bridge, single coil neck. That overall to me has the most Telecaster-like sound. Very kind of in your face, like twang, but with a little bit of low end heft. Whereas when you go full single coil, it's just very twang. Almost scooped. I don't know. You can play all day with just the little voice combinations. This is a metal channel. Let's get to the high gain. Engage my gate real quick. So here's the blue channel, just how I have it set with no boost. That's voice 1. Let's go to voice 2. A lot less clarity in Voice 2, but it's really meant to be an older PAF style, so it should be a little bit more, I don't know, like thuddy, maybe boxy. I don't know. All these words that people come up with for sounds that are, you know, not related to sound is always kind of funny. Back to Voice 1. You know what it is? It's the mid-range. Voice 1 has a lot more mid-range. But Voice 2, a lot more low end and a little bit more actual like high end. Like it's anyway, let's boost it. I got right now I'm running with the plumes from Earthquaker. I've just been messing with it lately and I like it. So here's a bridge pickup, Voice 1, boosted blue channel, EVH. My gate's a little bit. Hold on. Let me turn the gate up just a little bit. That plumes really drives the signal, so it's one of the things where I can't get the gate quite right with the plumes, whereas I can with the Dirty Tree and the JHS Bonsai. They're a lot less noisy in the signal, but I don't know, I like the plume sound. Yeah, cool. I guess let's try out the neck pickup. That's Voice 1. It's Voice 2, a little brighter. Oh yeah, we can check out Voice 2 on the bridge. Whoa, Voice 1 has a lot more output. My gate just was like, what the hell did you just do? So. Anyway, let's go to Red Channel. So to me, the Red Channel on this thing is like boosting the blue channel in a way. It's got a little bit more of a... It's not quite as tight as boosting the blue channel, Why don't I say boosting? Boosting. It's not quite as tight as when you boost the blue. God damn it. It's not quite as tight as when you boost. It just sounds stupid, sorry. When you boost the blue channel. But to me, it's because I'm used to the Mesa Boogie. It's more in my wheelhouse. I like a little bit more of that looser low end. But it's still tight. Like this amp just is tight all around. So let's go with voice 1 on the bridge. I'm not convinced that the modern voicing, voice 1 on, either of these pickups are quite the same as the modern voicings on the modern set, because I have a modern set in a Les Paul, and these don't sound quite the same, especially this neck pickup. Neck pickup voice 1 on here for a modern voice is pretty bright and kind of plinky and not quite as overdriven sounding as the voice 1 Alnico modern. Oh Jesus, Alnico modern. That's in my other guitar. So maybe down the road I'll have to compare these to the other Fishmans. A little bit of a mess up with the levels. I was thinking that my room mic and my SM57 were the opposite, so I was kind of messing with that. So let's redo that one again. So I'm gonna go back to the modern voice 1 on the bridge and play around with that a little bit more. Yeah, the Red Channel's freaking awesome on the EVH. Anyway, I'm going to use this guitar to do some more things later on, and you'll get to hear it. So hopefully you got a good idea of what this is, and, check them out, man. If you have the opportunity, I would say that the Epiphone line of guitars that Gibson's putting out right now is hands down some of the best stuff they've been doing in a while. It actually speaks to the modern consumer. So, later.